money. Give me no 50 back. Hey, now, since you you gotta throw up Oblock.
How do I do that?
How do I do that?
You do it, nigga. Do it.
Everybody throw up Oblock.
We're here in the
Hey guys, welcome to LiveNColor.
What's good like now?
Yo, wifey, I ran into this Oblock. This one got over 4 million views, right?
What's it about then?
Boss Top bringing them a whole tour through Oblock, and you get to see the life of the Oblock. But it got 4 million, so I'm trying to see what is going on in this side of the world. Let's get it.
I say, it's me, JC and Buck, play with us, you put his body in the truck, then we take him to the dump. And they know we play for keeps, and they know that we ain't sweet.
Gotta be a
grab a broom
helicopter
finna sweep.
hovering
Oblock finna clean the
Only
streets,
Oblock.
boy, you better grab a heat or get put up on
Get
the
that
T.
bottle.
Put your name back RIP, or your name get turned to weed. In the racket, ain't no pad, any state we on your...
No matter where, nickel flat.
Fuck the...
Do the dash. Photo, but it's fast.
We ain't goofy, do that crash. We gon' spin and spin again. We gon' hit our last friends. We gon' show him we ain't playing. We gon' leave him where he stand. That's really, yeah, that's
What's
all
the
I want to be
violence?
successful.
Oblock.
Right,
I'm not playing with y'all.
check it out.
You have to put the violence in there.
Hey, now, since you you gotta
Boss
throw up
Top.
How do I do that?
Who is this kid? What's going on?
Oblock.
Who is Buddy in the
I
black
don't know, I
shirt?
see Boss Top with him.
He said he got to throw it up too, but he said, wait, what?
Oh, I think he's probably the actual one who's doing the interview.
Oh, pull it back, I want to hear what he said.
Probably is him, because the way they were trying to teach him.
Right, big goof ass, man. Check it out. Money. Give me no 50 back. Hey, now, since you gotta throw up Oblock.
How do I do that?
How do I do that?
Nigga, you do it, nigga. Do it.
Everybody throw up Oblock.
We're
That
here
nigga
in
That nigga said, what y'all got me throwing
Like,
out?
hey, man, am I gonna get in trouble for this shit?
He said,
Everybody get-
how do I do that?
How do I,
Don't
like-
get me shot, nigga.
Hey,
I'll do it. Don't get me
hey,
shot.
just don't get me hurt,
That
man.
nigga is funny. I like
in
this.
Chicago, otherwise known as Oblock. 24-building complex on the
This nigga is
city's
brave,
south
so
side.
you can go.
Don't get
It's
that
where
man in
Michelle
trouble,
Obama
man.
grew up, and it's also where drill music began around 10 years ago. This is Boss Top. He's been here for a super long time, so he's gonna take us back to the very beginning where it all
Man, look
started.
at the mugshot.
So right now you in the 44. You in
Boy,
one of the
living-
gutters
he
building
living
in the
that
block.
jailhouse.
This motherfucker.
Multiple
The last building he
mug
cleaned up.
shots.
It's like he grew up in
roach.
there.
He lives in the jail.
You could actually see him from being younger to what the hell, nigga?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like he been in and out like
I
forever.
ain't gonna lie, that is crazy.
That remind me of Vaughn too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Vaughn was in there for a minute.
That's a baby roach.
It's a baby roach.
It's gonna get bigger.
It's gonna get bigger. Smoking the roaches and killing the rats. This bitch be dirty as hell. This building be dirty. I'm from this building. Bro, I used to be one of them motherfuckers that piss in the hallway and on the elevator too. I ain't gonna lie. My mom in the bathroom on BDN's one bathroom in here. I'm going to piss in the hallway.
Dang.
I still won't touch the buttons on the elevator. I'm straight knuckles.
Cause you think there might be pee on it?
Spit, pee, and I used to do all type of shit to the elevator. I ain't taking no
Dang.
shit though in here. True that! True that! Come on.
You know, at first I thought it was like they were in jail.
It feel like it.
The actual setup of the apartment, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It looked like a jail, like the inside of
I
a
ain't gonna
jail.
lie, that's crazy.
Damn, that's how y'all set up?
Damn, that's crazy. though.
Listen, I see some complex, but and look at the way the numbers
I
are.
ain't gonna lie, shit look crazy.
Y'all places be built different.
That's crazy.
True boy, I'm going to true that. And true that, man. My nigga true that.
My nigga, true that.
What's up? How's it going? This interview and everything. That's what's cracking like. You feel?
GDK. Come on. GDK. Folks came out of the Folks, the youngest GDK member. He invented that shit.
To you, like, what is drill
Oh,
music?
snap.
There
We
we
started the
go.
word
Installing the
drill
kids.
with our music. Like let's
Look
do a
at
drill.
Vaughn. Look at the
Like, how
kid.
would you explain drill
Dang.
music to someone who doesn't know?
Music that make you wanna kinda get outside and go just be outside, you feel what I'm saying? Make sense?
The way they talk, it like that make sense.
We know what you talk about, sir. You ain't gotta wink. We know what you saying.
Like,
But you know, he trying to put him on game without saying too
without
much.
saying, but
Yeah,
like, it makes sense.
yeah, we know.
Music that
We know what this.
make
We
you
know.
wanna kinda get outside and go just be outside, you feel what I'm saying? Make sense?
Well, that's Chicago for you. They different.
You get on going. Yeah. So yeah, it turn you up. It give you adrenaline.
Drill music is something that, I mean, in the grander scheme of things, you could see it as, you know, a hyper-violent offshoot of trap generally that, you know, sort of like came out of a very specific area.
I describe drill music as it's violent, but mainly
That's
fiction.
SHOEBOX.
It's like realistic
Oh, shit. He in the
fiction
video
music.
too.
So like that's why I shot.
You heard what he said?
What?
His definition of thing he said real.
Hey, pull that back. Let me hear what he's saying.
It's like an oxymoron.
I was just happy to see him.
It's like an oxymoron word, but the way he described it, but it's like it's true. But I don't know. This is the way he said.
I describe drill music as it's violent, but mainly fiction. It's like realistic fiction music. So like that's why I shot my.
You know, he's not trying to incriminate himself. That's why he said it
But
like
yeah,
that. You hear what he's saying?
It makes sense, but it's like.
But he's not trying to incriminate himself too.
That shit crazy, but it's true. It's really.
Ain't no fiction, boy. Ain't no fiction in that bitch.
It's really fiction, but
it ain't fiction, nigga.
But it's realistic at the same
that
time.
shit realistic as fuck.
Damn.
My video 4K Troll shot it right here in this park. Right here where you standing at, I shot it right here.
The lyrics are pretty intense in that song.
Grab my Glock, then I grab my mask and hop out, then I blast. But he ain't lack, he pulled out his strap and started shooting back. It sound like it's compact, so I got a double back, it's finna crack.
Yeah. But it's all entertainment, see what I'm saying? It's all for like music nowadays.
It's all entertainment.
Controversial shit. Drama really makes money.
Funny.
Back to that breaking news live from Chopper 2, a mass shooting. At least 6 people shot. This all happening at 65th and King Drive in Parkway Gardens.
So what was it like growing up in Oblock?
We had to grow up. We had to really grow up and grow up fast.
Oh, y'all
All
grew
that
up
little
fast.
boy shit went out the window. Everybody around this bitch got PTSD.
Facts.
Everybody around this bitch saying somebody died. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
That's
we had a
true.
brotherhood that can nobody come but.
I ain't gonna lie though. Like, imagine every second, like I'm trying to say, damn, is it me next? You feel me? Like they in that type of war zone where every day, oh, we just lost what's his name? Oh man, I just played with him in the park. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Between we not letting nothing happen to none of us. Marlo couldn't even beat up OD. We gonna fuck Marlo ass up, boy. You better not put your hands on folks, boy. For them to pull a pipe out. Hold on. And it's the same way.
Dang.
Like, we got each other, boy. On Old Grade, we ain't got no deities. On BDN.
What can you tell us about the year 2011?
2011.
He gotta watch what he say.
I experienced like my first friend get killed. My best friend OD, he died in 2011.
In 2011, a Parkway Gardens resident named O.D. Perry, which Oblock's now named after, was murdered, gunned down just outside the gates of Parkway Gardens. What was one of your favorite memories of you and O.D.?
Man, man, I got a lot of them bitches on. Oh. He had this crazy ass dog named 50, bro. On J Money, bro. I was scared of that motherfucker, bro. Like play with the dog. On Key, I'm like, boy, I ain't playing with that motherfucking dog, bro. Y'all tripping. Motherfucker run up on me, boy, bird. It's your bitch ass on. Oh, right now to this day, I still don't play with people dogs.
Y'all Chicago folks are funny.
They got stories.
So you are fighting with this man dog, like
beating the hell out of that dog.
all right, dude. Okay,
Crazy.
okay.
I don't give a fuck if that bitch a chihuahua. Bro, get your dog for that bitch die. I'm game.
Dang.
OD's murder was
Dog
allegedly
ain't
in
safe
retaliation
around him.
for the murder of Shondale Tuka Gregory, a rival gang member who lived just a few blocks away on 63rd.
Them was the sad years of my life. Cause I had just had my first child and everything. I'm really like traumatized. Like I ain't know if was I supposed to crash out or fall back. And my mom used to be talking to me like, man, you got a daughter. Don't be like these niggas, don't die.
How many friends do you think you've lost since then?
Over 10 dead on this game. Like 2 motherfuckers a year. I swear to God. Owen Platoon and motherfucking 11. Sherrod and Whitey and 12. You got LA and J Money and motherfucker died in 13. My crowd gone. I gotta hang with up on them. I gotta hang with up on them. I ain't gonna start. When it seemed like when folks died, folks' career took off.
That's pretty sad. He said all his folks gone. He gotta hang out with the little kids. Like, you know how bad that is? Like, they didn't even really get to reach a certain age. He's the only one that's still here out of all his friends.
Damn,
That says a lot.
Bro. That's crazy.
When O passed away, folks took that shit to another level. Chief Keef and Dirt and them came out. They lit this bitch up, you feel me? So it's like.
Shortly after Odie's murder, a close friend of his decided to make his first song, which would serve as an Oblock anthem, to celebrate the life of OD and diss Shondell Tuka Gregory. This friend was named Keith Cozart, aka Chief Keef.
Hit a nigga up on Gil Fuck, I do drugs till I'm dead.
Oblock, Rick City, bitch.
Middle fingers to Shondell.
I get out. On my son, I get out. October 4th, 2011. This bitch get the going up. The block busting, I just got out. I get out, I see Platoon and White. Folks got cocky as hell. I'm looking, I'm like, how the fuck y'all let OD get killed? Platoon put his head down. He's like, man, go take your daughter upstairs. I'm finna holler at you. I take my daughter up. I remember Inky D them came up there. Deep as hell, everybody coming in. Happy as hell. Fat Mac and Stu get the showing out. They get the fight. Hey, Fat Mac, you remember I got out of jail?
You could tell, like, them, like, him and King Von, and you know how they from the same block. They almost speak, like, similar, like, you know what I mean? How they explain stuff?
Area.
No, but I'm saying, like, the way they explain.
They very animated.
Like, hey, folks.
Von animated too as hell. Every time you tell a story, that shit, it be funny as shit, but you know they be serious too.
They serious about that.
I take my daughter up. I remember Inky D them came up there. Deep as hell, everybody coming in. Happy as hell. Fat Mac and Stu get the showing out. They get the fight. Hey, Fat Mac, you remember I got out of jail? You want Stu start fighting that day? Him and Stu get the fight.
He really big. That's why you got a Fat Mac.
That's Fat Mac?
Yeah, the one right there.
Yeah, that's Fat Mac.
Boy, y'all names, I'll tell you.
Hey, Fat Mac, come here.
Coming out, the folks just got out. Dirk and Reese come see me. I'm alright. I'm like, I feel in love like a motherfucker. I'm damn. Folks them come rap with me. I'm like, fuck O-Guy. I fuck O-Guy, you know? You know, they rapping with me. Boom, 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 boom. We talking all us and that bitch crying now. I'm like, damn. I just got out, we all crying right now. I'm like, the fuck? Fuck that, we ain't crying, we out here, we get outside.
In the next 2 years, Chief Keef would go from a young Oblock rapper to one of the most commercially successful rappers in the world, with hits like I Don't Like and Hate Being Sober.
That song took the city, bro. Don't like. Don't like. Don't like.
He's already tight.
Chief Keef made it more like global.
That's one thing about Chief Keef. Like, he really put a stamp. You know what I'm saying?
He took it to another height.
Yeah. Because honestly, like, that's how I even knew about, like my introduction to Chicago was listening to Chief Keef.
That's facts, though.
I didn't know anybody from, like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
That was my introduction to the drill, Chicago drill.
That same year, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And before you knew it, white America was doing the hokey pokey to murder music and unknowingly singing along to the anthems of an actual gang war playing out in real time. For a year, the conflicts of Oblock were a mystery to the general public. That was until one man came around and exposed the inner workings of Chicago's gang war to the world.
Yeah.
So 2010, 2011.
He used to cover a lot of that though.
Oh, that's all he did?
That's what I heard. Yeah, he used to cover a lot of Chicago, Chirac, you know, news stories.
That was his main thing. He used to be on top of that.
And then he kind of like start covering different things.
Yeah, start opening up. But the main coverage, it used to be on that.
When the drill scene popped off, and I remember doing a video on Keef, and I was like, I love the music. So I'm reading the comments, and everyone was like, yo, you're not telling the full story. Going in there, and I'm doing a quick video, and I'm like, yo, all his ops is dead. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, we don't even need to know their names. And everyone was like, well, no, they're not dead. The guys who he's dissing, just killed his guys. They were talking about people like Lil J.
Screaming fuck OD.
They were talking about like the FBG gang.
Nigga fuck T-Roy and OD them dead bitch.
I'm like, yo, nobody knows these people because they don't have a hit song. Chief Keef is going crazy with hit songs. I made this page called The War in Chirac, and I started covering basically just constant feuds that were happening.
It's your boy DJ Academics, and now information has come to my attention.
He had altered his voice?
It's when he was younger, because he was doing it way back.
Damn, I don't remember. I don't remember his voice sounding like that. That's crazy.
Look at the channel name, The War in Chirac.
This is back in 2014.
His voice sound like he a jit.
It's your boy DJ Academics, and now information has come to my attention.
But it was that long ago?
It's that long that with his voice.
That should sound different as hell.
It sound different.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I feel like things bad everywhere. Things just bad in Chicago because like this shit came like a movie to people. Like when it first got famous, people started like, it was like we was characters.
Damn. SHOEBOX hit it. He hit it right on the head.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy when we listen to the music and we hear the documentaries. It doesn't feel real, because when you hear how these people actually live, how many people they lost, how many homies they lost, it doesn't feel real. You almost picture them like a character, like, damn, is this shit real? Damn. And it's not the people's fault, because remember, we on the outside looking in.
That's facts.
You know, we don't really know how these people really living, because we're not there with them, you know?
That's crazy.
He hit it right on the head.
That's crazy.
Everything I thought that people would be like, yo, this is some sick shit, they loved. We have a bloodthirsty audience, especially in music. The more people die, when someone gets locked up, their streams are through the roof. Music sales.
Let's talk about that. I'm sorry, I have to cut it right here.
Facts.
And you know, I think that's the sick part.
Facts.
About it's like a sick. How do I say this? I'm trying to find the best way to say it. It's like the only time you get people's attention or to get someone eyes on you, like he said, if someone dies or if someone says something pretty sick in their music, people don't want to hear regular positive shit no more. Let's keep it real.
Gotta be real.
It's rare, like somebody gotta die in hip hop, or somebody gotta get shot, or something crazy gotta happen. You know what I'm saying?
People to take their attention on. Other than that, bro.
And another thing I like too, at least you know what I like about it, even though like people are dying and shit like that, I'm happy that it's actually letting people know, hey, this is what's going on for real. Like this shit is not a game.
Facts.
People are really dying. Like I think that's what I feel like. That's why I kind of like that academics had covered the Chirac topics.
Yeah.
Because it let people know what's going on, what's really going on in Chicago. Because a lot of people didn't know, like me, like I didn't really know too much until I started watching most of his videos. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I didn't know.
That's facts.
Trust me, I was a driving force in getting some of these guys, other than Keith, eyes and attention and ears to some of their stuff.
Did you feel responsible for like inflaming gang tension on the streets by covering things?
Hell no. But let me tell you, this accountability is hard to take, man. They say, yo, well, you gave people nicknames. And when you gave someone a nickname of Grim Reaper, some other guy is going to start killing more to try to get that nickname. And I'm like, I don't believe I caused any murder. But if my videos, because they were popular, instigated any two parties, I'll take blame for that. But motherfucker, if you picked up the gun, I'm not taking blame for what you did, right? When I started covering war in Chirac, niggas was dying.
What do you think about what he's saying? Why do you think people saying that, oh, he instigated, like they feel like he instigated?
I mean, it's like, there's a sense where it's like, you're going to boost it up because remember now that it is getting views and traction. And just like you said, we didn't know nothing about like Chirac until DJ Academics, right? So the fact that all this light is shining, I ain't gonna lie, it does make other people egos even boost more because they want to keep this title. So it would bring some type of energy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, DJ Academics say, I'm not the one that's putting the gun in your hand and I'm not the one that's telling you to do it. So you still have to make the choice to do a crime.
But I still feel like we gotta be careful, like with some names that we call people to, because even sometimes we could be doing it as a part of satire, as you know, as a joke, but sometimes it could really boost these people head up to go do more things. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that's something we gotta be careful about. You know?
And the energy does travel.
And every day already. I was on Twitter watching people bleed out, and I was like, I can't believe this is like people getting shot like dogs, bleeding down, everybody filming it. And then you go on social media and everybody saying, I'm smoking on the pack.
Yeah, that shit get
So you gotta take blame for you doing that. The parents gotta take blame for not being in the kid's life. The cops gotta take blame for them basically just like throwing their hands up in the air and saying, let everybody kill each other. Like these motherfuckers, like everybody wants an easy scapegoat.
Listen, stop acting like a bitch ass nigga and just fight, bro. Leave the pipes alone, fight.
People don't do that no more.
It's so fucked up now. It's like a 12-year-old just said, I'll pop you. So another 12-year-old. You like, bro, just fight him.
Why do you think that happens?
Because yeah, motherfucker think it's about being a shooter or a killer.
Yep.
Music played a part.
Yeah.
But music won 100% why everybody doing this. It's your fucking mama and your fucking daddy. You get what I'm saying?
I think this is what I feel about it. Like with the whole like the fighting thing. I feel like music plays some part, But I feel like a major part of a kid, like he said, is the mom and the dad. It's how you raise your kids. That plays a major role in it too. And even in a sense, if you do raise your kids, you still gotta be listening to what they listen to. Because your kid could be influenced by the music they listen to. You could raise your kids to do certain things in the household. When they leave that household,
they can do their own moves.
You know what I'm saying? They be influenced by what they hear, their friends.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of messy because you can't 100% control your kids, but you will do the best you can. But that doesn't guarantee 100% that your kid's gonna do what it is.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So like me as a kid, I was a knucklehead at some times where my parents say, "Hey, don't do nothing," but I'm a knucklehead. I go do my own thing. That's on my account, but it's not my parents' fault. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. It's everything. We look at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot. It's not only blame the parent.
Yeah.
Sometimes the parents could do all they can.
Yeah.
And the kid is out of control, and you just can't stop it. That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's your mama and your daddy, bro. It usually be your environment, but it's your mama and your fucking daddy. It's about how you getting raised, blood.
That environment is a part too.
Right.
I don't think it's drill music at all. I promise you. If we was to take drill music away right now, and it be regular hip hop, it's still gonna be the same type of violence. Everybody want to be a character now for the internet.
On social media, beefing, making threats, making crazy comments, like going on live. It's like, waving the gun in the fucking camera. It's like it's almost like a competition to see who can push it the furthest and get the most attention.
Yeah, and but the crazy thing is like, let's just say an artist who wants to do it the regular way with talent and shit, and then he finds out my music ain't popping. But as soon as I'm beefing with this nigga, my shit skyrocket.
That's what we was talking about earlier. You're right.
Right. So that will change people's perspective. They're like, yo, I'm gonna start rapping about this now because this is the only way I get views.
But that's what I noticed too. We noticed that a lot. Like every time someone beefing with somebody or somebody got killed, you waiting to see what that artist gonna say in his music. It's almost like a story follow-up. Let's be real now.
Big facts.
Somebody died. Oh, I believe so and so shot him. So and so dropped a new music video. Oh, did you hear what he said right there?
Yep.
It's almost like it's a
response.
It's like a story follow-up for real, just like Academic said.
Big facts.
And I think at the end of the day, we gotta be real with ourselves. Like I feel like we do have to be responsible for what we put out there, but I feel like a lot of people be saying, "Oh, okay, this is how I feel." A lot of people be saying like, "Oh, we need to cut that shit out. We need to cut this out. Do this." But if it wasn't for music like this, we wouldn't know what the problem is.
Yeah, you need that.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you see what I'm saying?
No, it's fact. It's like you gotta know the problem to address it.
That's what I'm saying. Because niggas could have been making music. We wouldn't have known. Like if Academics wasn't covering those videos and certain other people, we wouldn't know what's going on for real.
That's fact.
Like the whole thing with LA. There's so many situations that happen in LA, so people are like, damn, there's some shit going on in LA.
Yeah, that's how you'll be aware.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's fact. That's fact. It's like there's a gift and a curse at the same time.
That's what. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Because there is a fair amount of clout chasing, and that is a toxic element.
In that way, do you think that drill is like bad for society?
No, because the thing is like the realities of what is being discussed in that music was there before the music was there. The music is just an expression of that. It's just a reaction.
That's what I just said.
Like when you're talking about inner city gun violence, you're talking about poverty. You're talking about poor education systems. You're talking about like low access to food. You're talking about low economic opportunities. Those are the kinds of solutions that you would need to apply to that situation.
If you could go back in time, would you make war in Chirac again?
I've grown. Was it appropriate? Probably wouldn't do that again. I wouldn't do it again just because I think we're dealing with mental illness in Chicago.
I don't think people should blame Academics. Like he instigated any situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing I'm happy that he's taking accountability for like he said, if it instigated anything, he's taking that accountability. Mm-hmm. But don't fully blame him for what people choose to do on their day-to-day, on a day-to-day basis.
See, the funny thing is like Academics was speaking on stuff that was already going on. It's not like, killings and stuff wasn't going on. He just shined a light on it where, like I said, there's awareness. Just like me and you, we just spoke about it. So if we don't know the problem, how can you address something if you don't know about it? And The problem is, academics, all he's just doing shot a light. So I don't think he really. But like I say,
it's his titles. The guy was saying something about, oh, you know how you put like, oh, the Grim Reaper,
that's
the demon. Those things could boost an artist's head up to make him think, oh, I got to go hard the next time.
That's right.
And then he did
took accountability.
He said that.
Yeah, he took accountability for it, but at the same time, it's like, if DJ Academics didn't do it, somebody else was going to do it.
That's how I feel.
That's how I see it. It's like, you can't really stop what it is. Yeah, you're gonna blame it on him, but if DJ Academics didn't do it, there'll be somebody else who was gonna blame it too, because somebody was gonna speak upon it. It was gonna happen regardless. It's just DJ Academics happened to be the guy who shined the light on, and it is what it is.
And when you see people are kids, these people who are doing murders, like Ronald No. 9 was like 17, doing drills and all that type of shit. It's easy to be outraged and also say, damn, how could you guys take a life so easily? But also, you got to think about the cycle of mental issues that they're having, the trauma that they're suppressing.
After the success of the War in Chirac series, Academics' formula was replicated hundreds of times, creating a concentrated YouTube algorithm that turned gang drama into an online mega industry. One of the channels in this algorithm is called No Jumper, which is quite different from the War in Chirac, but nonetheless features many interviews with gang-related rappers.
Do you even know about gang shit when you first moved to Florida? When did you actually become a 5'5" Crip? You are widely known to be associated with the Hoovers. Some of the dudes who got caught up for this murder are like actual rappers who have videos out with many thousands of views.
One thing I noticed too, like, people really love to, how do you say that? They like to make money off of people pain. Like when it comes to beef, because like he said, like, once those other people start finding out, hey, this worked out for Academics, they had multiple channels about the same topic, because they know, like, yo, this is what people want to see. This is what people care about right now.
That's how it works, so.
And this is what people are going to make money off. And they're going to keep doing that. But, you know, I don't have a problem with that. Like, as long as people, like, shining a light on what's really going on, and don't take away from, like, yo, these people are really going through it. Like, niggas are really killing each other, over a location, whatever the case is, over a set. They actually killing each other. Like, I don't want them to take that. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
That's all I'm saying.
And like you say, a lot of the stories are hypothetical, but in this one, you actually mentioned that a specific rapper from Chicago called a girl 6 times while you were hanging out with her.
Right. It just ran. You see what I'm saying? The shit just be going, man, you know.
So I went on the podcast and spoke to the host, Adam22, about the ethics of producing monetized gang content. Do you think drill music is bad for society?
Yeah, definitely.
How come?
Because people are in gangs killing each other and making songs about it and making it sound super cool. And even me as like a 30-year-old fucking white man, I listen to it and I think that it sounds kind of cool, and I struggle with that. But definitely I think it's probably, as much as I like listen to it, it's probably got to be a net negative for society, right? Just the romanticization of violence in general.
Do you think you help make it look cool?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I feel like when they're on a beat with a fucking 808 going crazy and they're able to like rhyme and make less sense, that probably is like when it sounds coolest. Because they don't really talk about that in interviews, right? I mean, most of like all the Chicago like gang members or whatever, it's like the amount of like street shit you're gonna be able to get them to talk about in an interview is pretty minimal in comparison to the stuff that they're essentially saying in their songs.
It just must be crazy because like you talk to so many people who like have died recently. Like you're like the last person to interview FBG Cash.
Damn.
Right there. His name's on the wall.
Yeah. Do you feel any responsibility for like inflaming like gang beef by having so many gang members use this platform to promote themselves?
No, because I mean, I feel like this is a hip hop platform that long ago has kind of been clear to me that that's more or less the gist of what we're doing, you know? Like there was a long time where I didn't do any street shit, you know. In the beginning it was mostly like SoundCloud type stuff and more like avant-garde, you know.
He knows what he said. He said it's for a long time he hasn't been doing the street shit. He just started doing it because he knows that's what people want to see.
That's what it is.
He's being very honest in this interview because he know, hey, that's what's gonna get me the views. If I have on this nigga who's beefing with this nigga, you know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Like, and he's being real, and that, you know what? And I'm happy that this guy brought it up to him because at the end of the day, we know that's what people really want to see. He's being real at the end of the day. Like, niggas do not want to see niggas. Like I don't know what it is with society. It's like, damn, I'd rather see this nigga beefing with this nigga. But people don't want to see nobody on some cool shit. If a nigga cool with this nigga, I ain't worried about it. But if he beefing with him, if I know he got something to do with his murder, I'm gonna tune into that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It brings shock value. That's what it is. It's like you always get somebody's attention when something tragic happens. That's just how human nature works. So.
I know, but it's kind of crazy too. Cause some of these platforms, I feel like they do instigate it to a point where it's like, damn, okay, you gonna bring so and so on, and you gonna let him say what he gotta say on your platform. You know you got followers and views. You got a lot of eyes on you. So of course we're gonna get back to the other dude. He's gonna feel some type of way, like, oh, but he getting what he want. You know, he's getting how he feel out there. I need to get back. You know, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fact.
It could be one of those situations.
That's fact.
Yeah.
That's fact. Can't stop it.
Internet shit. We've gone more in that direction, and like a lot of like it's also the direction rap's gone in. It's tough to get away from the fact that the fans just want what they want.
That is true. He's not.
You know,
lying
as a
about
content
that.
creator, you kind of have to follow the incentives to a certain extent. It's just been taken to the point where the fans like want this shit to be real. They don't want to hear you say, "I'll shoot you if you come near me." They want to hear you say, so-and-so from the other side got killed because he fucked with me. Like the fans are really drawn to that kind of
He's not lying
immersion,
about that.
I guess.
Whenever you grew up here, did you guys spend a lot of time in other parts of Chicago? Like, did you ever go like downtown or to other areas, or were you mostly here?
I spent a lot of years inside this gate.
Have you been to a Cubs game or anything?
It's like a joke.
You guys want to go to the White Sox game with us?
Yeah, we go.
White Sox!
White Sox! Let's fucking White Sox! Go Sox!
Fuck the
Cubs!
He actually took them there for real. This dude mad cool,
That's
bro.
crazy. You said you want to go to the Red Sox?
That nigga said, hell yeah. Shit, he ain't doing
The Orioles, fuck the Yankees, White Sox.
Look at it, look at it. That boy going crazy.
White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox!
Okay, guys. Blow my ears off.
White Sox! Go Cubs! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox!
He said wing
They
sauce?
represent the Southside pride, that blue collar
He's probably
man.
hungry.
Like, the South Side's way better than the North Side.
Never wear condoms unless you have to.
What?
What's a situation in which you'd have to use a condom?
Every time.
Never.
I'm married,
Whoa.
so I haven't actually used condoms in 15 years. Raw dog status for Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow only.
Sorry, Boss Top.
What?
What do you think about condoms?
When I think about condoms, I got 6 kids right there.
Raw dog all day long.
Raw
He said,
dog.
I got
Not
6
my
kids.
type.
That man said, I got 6
Got
kids.
6 kids. He don't use them. He said you go wild.
Makes White Sox fans different from other fans?
Sometimes they wear white socks, but not on a regular basis.
Loyalty.
Why?
Why? Are you guys from Chicago?
No.
No? Exactly.
What do you think your most controversial opinion is?
That's funny.
Like, what do you mean about that?
For example, I believe that aliens have visited the United States of America.
Nice. So do I. I also believe that the Earth is not round. I also believe that the government is hiding a lot of shit from us. I also believe that the government has taken over our.
Is he drunk? He drunk or what?
Probably, I don't know.
He's talking like he drunk, but hey, he on some shit though.
He talking.
My buddy said, I believe a lot of
He
shit.
believe a lot of shit.
I agree with him.
That's crazy.
Like, you think the Earth is flat for real?
Huh?
You think the Earth is
I
flat?
mean, we have ideology, right? We have ideas. So, like, who are we to judge?
White Sox hamburgers, Comiskey dog, right here. We got 2 patties, 2 scoops of cheddar cheese, and we put the pico and dagaya on top. Say it ain't so, Joe. Hamburger, 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 hamburger. What's
going on?
How much they pay him to say that?
Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog.
How do you feel about the rapper Yeet?
He's alright.
Can you name 5 songs?
Turban, mad about that, sorry
Oh,
about
shit.
that. Money is so big, and what's it called?
He really knows his stuff.
Shit.
What's your favorite thing about Yeet?
It's the music.
What would you say if Yeet was here right now?
I don't know.
What would you say if you could be digitally connected with Yeet in some form? Come on, Yeet, answer the goddamn phone. God damn it.
We love Yeet!
We love
made it.
Yeet.
We actually made it here, guys. Fucking drink to that. We are like the epitome of sperm. We are sperm at its best.
You're a philosopher.
I consider myself
He's
a
passionate
philosopher,
about
yeah.
what he's saying.
You guys want to hear my whole philosophy?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Bro, put the beer down, okay? Because when men start drinking beer, it's a lot coming out at the same time.
Say you about to talk his shit right now.
Oh.
You guys watching this?
Why is he sticking the middle finger?
This is my philosophy. You just saw it happen. I didn't know that guy. I could not associate with him of any particle of my own being, but I let him go through because he's a fellow human being. You know,
right
so
now?
his agenda. You got to consider that. And he wanted to go through. It wasn't.
Where's the Oblock members? They gone?
Like,
no, where did that guy go?
You know, like negatively imperative to me. So
look at this guy.
They're like, what are you talking about?
I think we should all do.
They're annoyed with him.
They're like, yo, this guy talk.
I think he drunk. He drunk too much.
He's sipping that.
That's them spirits talking, boy.
Make it better for everybody.
You think he's saying something serious?
Different team.
Bro,
might
put that
be the
liquor
same
down,
team
my
in the
boy.
long run. We don't know.
Come
Might
on,
be
ball
different teams
head,
right
put
now.
the drink
Could
down.
end up being on the same team, but you know, right now.
They say he
he's
talking
on my
too much.
team,
They
I
talking
don't know
shit
who the hell
about
he
him.
is.
Yeah,
We're both at the
they had their
Sox
own
game,
conversation.
So I
They
guess
said,
we're
forget
not
this
the same
man.
team in that sense.
All right, finally we're back to Oblock.
For sure.
Definitely do it.
I'm really push out a tune.
Dang. This is crazy.
No, I like documentaries like this because he actually went there, talked. You know how some people go there for clout and shit?
Mm-hmm.
He actually talked to them. You know, like he's not only giving like his interview, but he's giving their interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a two-sided affair.
He got the real out of it.
Yeah, shout out to him.
That's crazy. Let me know what y'all think, fam. Live in color. We is out.